So today I'm doing something that I have been thinking about doing for such a long time, and I'm sure you already know, seeing as you've seen the title of the video. Today I'm launching a Patreon page. Yay! So Patreon has been around for quite a while, I believe, probably years, and it's basically a membership platform for all types of creators that allows them to be paid by their fans and followers, and in return for that financial support, Patreons receive some kind of reward for their support. The way that this works for me as an artist is I can set up different tiers that include different rewards, and those rewards could be anything from additional video content, maybe more behind the scenes activity or insights into the creative process, through to actual physical happy mail that gets delivered to your mailbox from my studio. And so then you, as a fan of my work, can choose the tier that you'd like to join and the rewards that you'd like, and then you get to become part of what I like to think of as an inner circle. So just a little private community behind the safety of a paywall. And it's kind of genius because it's a win-win. So it saves me from having to get a job to pay the bills, or maybe from taking on client work that's maybe not such a great fit for me, and it just gives me the creative freedom and flexibility to create more of the exact artwork that I want to create. And you get to be a part of that process and have input in the process, and you get all of those rewards from my studio. So just to give a little bit of a background about my reasons for finally taking this leap. So I used to love Instagram as a place to share my work and connect with other people, to get feedback. It was inspiring, and there were so many engaging conversations happening over there, and there was a little bit more depth to the app. But Instagram, it's changed a lot over the last few years, and it seems to have just become like a marketing tool. And that Insta algorithm, it's a hungry beast. It just demands more and more and more. And in order to be seen as a creator, there are just all of these hoops that you have to jump through. And even if you do take the time to jump through all the hoops, and even if a post gains some traction, it's all just so temporary and fleeting, because the post, it's dead within 24 hours usually. But that aside, it's more than that. And I think what's been getting to me about this scroll hole is that it's kind of encouraging mass consumption of content at quite a fast pace, and just scrolling and scrolling, and it's endless. And I know for myself, when I'm scrolling, I'm barely giving anything more than a second of my time anymore. I'm addicted to scrolling and what's next, and it does something to my brain. And well, that's exactly what it's been designed to do, to keep us there in our phone, just mindlessly scrolling. And the thing is, I just feel like this really devalues the whole process that goes into creating art, and the hours and the days and the weeks that artists spend working on a piece. And I think with social media and the way as artists we all feed our work into it, hoping to be seen, it's kind of normalizing free content and setting this expectation that we're happy to do all of this unpaid work and provide lots and lots of content for free. And now with the algorithm favoring video content and reels that entertain, it's just so time consuming. And if you've ever actually filmed while you're painting and thought about all the different angles and the process, it's very, very disruptive to the whole painting process. And it's easy to give hours and hours of the day away just to create content that's viewed for a second or two and then buried forever. And I've just been finding it all very draining. And because of our shorter and shorter attention spans as an artist, I think it's easy to fall into the trap of adapting to appease the algorithm. So creating the kind of work that we think will be seen. And I know this is something that I have fallen into doing in the past. I've definitely compromised my style to create small, quick artwork just so I had something to post and share that day. because posting every day is what the algorithm demands. Otherwise, you kind of lose traction. But you know what? I don't want to crank out content just to stay relevant to some algorithm that's constantly changing. It's impossible to keep up. The goalposts are always shifting. And I want to take time with my art, and I want to take the people that like my work on the journey with me, and I want to create from my heart and from a place of inspiration, and I want to infuse that into my work and to kind of share it in a way that's meaningful both to me and my audience. So I've been thinking all of this over for years now. I know I'm not alone in all of this. There's a lot of people frustrated with Instagram, but I just haven't thought of a solution, or I haven't seen anyone else create a better app or solution. So I guess for me, this is where Patreon comes in. This is why I'm giving it a go. And I'm hoping that by setting up Patreon, it can be a mutually beneficial arrangement for me as the artist and for people who choose to support me, in that it can be a place where art is both created and consumed in a slower, mindful way, maybe a more lasting way. So I'm going to show you the tiers that I have set up to start with. So this is my Patreon page. Welcome. So these are the tiers that I've set up. We have robins here, wrens and kookaburras. So kookaburras are the Happy Mail tier, and there's also one more hiding down below. It's exactly the same as kookaburras, but it's just for international patrons. So one thing I just want to point out quickly with the Happy Mail, that it's limited. I've got 30 within Australia and 20 international. So that's because I've only ordered 50 stickers this month, because I had no idea how many to order. So 50 is the limit this month. I also want to show you down below. So each month, if I can, if there's enough supporters to make this worth my time, I want to create something really special to give away to thank Patreon supporters, and anyone in any tier can be eligible to enter. So this month I've created this beautiful wood slice print. You can see all about the process of that in my last studio vlog. And this is the September Happy Mail. So I've created a beautiful fine art print, and there's also an adorable little sticker there. So that will be going out to anyone who signs up in September, but it won't be mailed until early October. And what else did I want to say? Basically, this is all new to me, so I'm very flexible with all of this, and I'm open to changing and tweaking it as I go. So if you do join and you have any input or ideas for me, I'd love to hear from you. So I won't be quitting Instagram or anything. There's so much I love about it, but I'm just not sure that it's the best use of my time, and I do want to step back and put the time that I would have spent on making Instagram posts and reels into creating content that's more valuable. So if you do enjoy my content and my art and the process that I share, and if you want to sign up to my new Patreon and support me and to be a part of that inner circle, the lowest tier is just $2. So it is a monthly fee, but you can cancel anytime you like. And I would really, really appreciate it if you followed my journey for any length of time, or if you've taken any of my classes. You'll know how much I give for free even. And I mean, I've made an entire course or two for free. So you can be sure that if you're paying me for something, I will go above and beyond to deliver. And I'll put a whole lot of love into my artwork and into whatever you receive in your mailbox each month. So I hope you can join. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and I'll see you next time.